My friends, Battlefield 6, or whatever they're going to call this game, has a very long road ahead of it as far as when it comes to winning over the fan base, the people who've been here forever. I wouldn't say they have a lot to worry about when it comes to early adopters or people who just see a flashy trailer and they're like, ooh, new video game, I'm gonna go buy that. Those people will always be there, but those people who have been with the franchise for a very long time, they've got some work to do. Welcome back today for another video. My name's Stevious, and as you see in the title, we're talking about the future ahead of Battlefield 6 and what it's going to have to do to win back this fan base. Also, watch all the way to the end of the video. I've got some announcements to make as far as upcoming videos regarding XDefiant, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 and whatnot. Stick around. Love for you to hear about those upcoming announcements. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel out quite a bit. But without further ado, let's dive right into it. What sparked my fire in making today's video was really reading the comments from the last video that I made regarding, Battlefield 6. A lot of you guys had some very deep thoughts as far as either where this franchise is at the moment and where it needs to go. Now, I realize in the grand scheme of things that my very small subscriber count is not relative to the size of the Battlefield fan base. The Battlefield fan base is huge, it's ginormous, but the people in my comment section are still Battlefield players and they still count and they still matter. And it does enable us to get a little bit of a taste of a temperature gauge as far as where the fan base currently is. I mean, you gotta remember, if you're talking about Battlefield 6 a year before it comes out and you're in the comment section of a video of a game that hasn't come out yet, then obviously you're part of the dedicated fan base. Because let's face it, Battlefield players right now are like video game asylum seekers looking for something to play that's awesome, that relates to a Battlefield type scenario, right? And let me be the first to tell you, Battlefield players are pissed and they don't have a whole lot of faith in where this game is going to go from here. I'm going to read you some of the comments from the last video here. And if you want to read these yourself, you can always go to the last video I posted about Battlefield 6 and you can see these same comments for yourself, but let's go ahead and read a few of these. This comment comes from Mythbuster3808. I have no confidence that DICE can even remaster 4, 3, or Bad Company 2. Remember, the DICE now is not the DICE of old. Most of the people who made 3 and 4 are gone now, and for sure everyone who made Battlefield Company 2, the best Battlefield in my opinion, are long gone. Do you really think that the modern DICE can remake the old games again? Because I sure don't, nor do you really want them to. All they want to do is put a stain on those old legendary games. This next one comes from, let's see here, Harry Turtleneck. Okay, so he says, it's not the same DICE. Blame who or what you want. This ain't Battlefield no more. This next one is from Joshua3720. Battlefield 3 was great. I hadn't kept up with Battlefield since the World War I game, but man, it's truly a shame what it's become. This next comment comes from Jadic111, and he had quite a bit to say actually here, so bear with me for a second here. For a franchise like Battlefield to have a comeback, the publishers and shareholders need to do two things. One, lay the fuck off the devs and let them do their magic. Two, get rid of the woke people and money mongers to have an excuse to hire them based on pulse and not on talent. Only then there might be a chance for such a title to redeem itself, and the same goes for the rest of AAA or Quadruple A. Otherwise, it's selling the IP to a different company. A good game doesn't need to be Battle Royale and have live service to succeed, even in today's standards. A good old-fashioned game can succeed if they put an effort and actually make it a game and not look like a piggy bank. Reading all these comments made me realize one thing. One, there are still people who love this franchise enough to actually have thoughts to improve it. And I realize that, once again, that my subscriber count is really small, but these people are part of that community. And they're all having things to say. And I went on last night, and in the same night I played Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2042, believe it or not. I played Battlefield 1, and I played Battlefield 5. There are still a truckload of people out there playing Battlefield, whether it's one game or the next. There are people who want to see Battlefield come out, succeed, and make a good game, and it's more than just a handful. But I swear, man, DICE has their work cut out for them. EA has their work cut out for them, because this time it's going to be more than just having to make a good game. They've got a lot of people's trust to earn back. I can't tell you how many times when I was reading all those comments, and I do read every single one of those comments, and I make it a point to in some way or form try to respond to every single person who leaves a comment, whether I agree with their comment or not. That's one of my goals, is to always respond to that. And one of the things that I saw constantly said was, do you realize that this is not the same company that made Battlefield? This is not the same EA. This is not the same DICE. And that's the sentiment that I get from a lot of people out there, is that this isn't the same company anymore. The people saying that, they're not wrong. Not even a little bit. And judging by the comments that I read, there are some people who've already made up their mind. They're just done with this franchise. But there are some people like myself who are hopeful and are willing to give another Battlefield a chance. But it's going to take a lot more than just a flashy trailer. It's going to take a solid game. And with whatever DICE or Ripple Effect is putting together for this next Battlefield, I hope they realize that they've really got to win some people back over. But guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter. I would love to hear your thoughts on today's video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Now on to the announcements that I said I wanted to make, and I'm probably going to make these announcements here and there for the next several videos, just because of the fact that there's so many new subscribers coming through here, and I want to make sure everybody stays up to speed on the way that I'm operating the channel. I like FPS games, guys, and I don't like just one. I like all kinds of FPS games, so you will see content mostly on the channel for Battlefield and Call of Duty. Those are my main two games. I'm enjoying XDefiant currently. If I ever am not enjoying XDefiant, it's going to go by the wayside. If they ever made an amazing Titanfall 3, I would put Titanfall 3 on the channel, but who knows if that'll ever happen. I'm also a big fan of looter shooters, and I like RPGs, and every now and then I'll throw a little bit of those out there in the channel just so that there's some gameplay, just because I feel like covering it. But for the most part, mostly what I'll be covering is Battlefield 6, or, you know, Black Ops 6, whatever it is, Call of Duty or Battlefield. Now, the next video that I do have coming soon is going to be another Black Ops 6 video. It has been a little bit since I've made a Call of Duty video, and I'm ready to make another one. And when Black Ops 6 comes out, since that is the next game that's going to be coming first, there's going to be a plethora of Black Ops 6 content. I will still have the Battlefield content, and as long as XDefiant is still good, there will be more XDefiant content as well. So I'm trying to find a nice balance right now between all three games. I have no interest in my channel being based solely around one game. To me, it's boring, it's stale, it's monotonous, it's talking about the same game over and over and over again, and it's just not fun for me. And last thing I want to do for you guys or for myself is make content where I'm faking it as far as enjoyment goes. So anyway, the next video coming up soon, guys, is going to be Black Ops 6. We're going to have some more XDefiant in there as well. But that's all I've got for today, everybody. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And also, if you like to follow me on social media, you can find my links to Facebook and X, or formerly known as Twitter. All of those links are in the description. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Stevious Gaming, one word, just look me up. But that's all I've got for today, everybody. Once again, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. This is your boy Stevious signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.